Right guys, today my wife is going to be doing this, and then this, and then sitting down on a sofa.
So it was scary.
And then finally we go out for one of these. Right, so sitting down talking to my wife about her CBT. She's recently taken it, so I thought I'd get her take on what it was like, how it was, what it's given her now. So, Charlene, hi.
Hello.
So, CBT, compulsory basic training. How was it? What did you think of it? How was the day itself?
It was good. I was nervous. I'm a very nervous person. I don't have much confidence, so it was scary. No more than a normal driving test or something like that would be.
Now, I know, but you actually did take calms, didn't you, to try and
I did
calm
take a
yourself.
lavender calms, and oh my god, lavender calms repeat on you, so beware.
But did you think they worked? Did it calm you down a little bit?
I do actually. Yeah, I do. I got through the day okay.
We done some training beforehand, didn't we?
We did,
So,
and I needed it.
yeah, so we decided that you can turn up to a CBT completely blind, but I think most people would probably like to have some training beforehand. Industrial area up near me, took your little bike, we bought it ahead of time, didn't we? Took your little bike up there and then decided that I'd run you through everything that was in a CBT.
I've got cramps.
We did that for 2 or 3 weekends in a row, didn't we?
Yeah. If you can afford to get your bike beforehand and you know someone who can already ride that can do a little bit of training with you, just start you off on a few little things just to get a little bit of confidence, because when you're as nervous as I was, you need that extra little bit.
When we did it up at the industrial estate, I don't think you even dropped it once, did you?
Nope.
I think you actually, we took it really slow. So first weekend was purely just pulling away, going slow, walking pace basically, wasn't it, along with your feet up. I think you quickly gathered momentum, and I think we done perfectly well. How tall are you? Do you know?
Well, the last time we did a measurement, I was 5'7".
It's just, what bike do you ride?
Okay, so I've got a Honda. It's a 125 CBF.
That's it. So can you stand either side of it flat-footed, or?
I can just about get flat-footed.
Right, but you can definitely get both feet down either
Yeah,
side.
enough that it's comfortable, enough that you know you've got your weight and you've got the bike's weight comfortable.
Cool. So, which is a big thing, because when you're learning, you want to know that you've got control of the bike, and it's you don't want to be having to lean when you come to a set of traffic lights and lean to the right because you can only put one foot down or something like that. So the fact that you can put both feet down is what you want from a learner bike.
Yeah.
So what motorbike gear have you got? What jacket, what trousers, do you know?
Okay, so I've got an Alpine Star summer jacket, which is a hoodie style jacket, and
camo, grey camo.
Yeah, I wouldn't be about it actually. I love it. It is so breezy and light to wear, and especially for a woman, I find some of the jackets are quite heavy and hot. In the summer especially, they can be so hot. But this, it's lovely.
But I actually think that is a man's jacket.
The one I've got is, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
I mean, your jeans are woman specific jeans.
Yep.
Your boots, I'm not sure your boots are, or they're just general
I think they were just unisex.
Alpine style ankle boots, aren't they?
Yeah.
Your winter jacket
Is a girl's.
is a girl's bright pink shoulder padded thing, isn't it? So, do you think there's enough girls' clothes out there for the women that are out there, or?
Not at all, no. There's nowhere near as much as there should be.
When we go to J&S in Bury, don't we?
Mm.
There's a bike shop, and I would say probably 80% of that store is blokes' clothing, and what is women's, I think, is probably all pink. Which is why you ended up getting the bulk.
Well, I got a men's one because I preferred the style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, okay, so you had all your gear. You had done some bits with me up the industrial estate. We used Ian from 1-to-1 Newmarket riding school, who I took my test through. So we took you up there in the morning, didn't we? Mm-hmm. So can you roughly remember how your day went?
Oh, yeah. Very nervous to start with, but they're really good there. They calm you down, actually. They can tell how nervous you are. So they'll just sit you down. You don't rush straight into it. You sit down, you have coffee, have a bit of a chat, get to know each other, talk about some of the health and safety bits.
Yeah.
Bits and pieces that you need to know. And then you go out and you find somewhere that usually they have certain outside spaces that they'll use.
I mean, they used the big playground when I did mine, but I know they've got somewhere different now. But I mean, you could go as a total novice, couldn't you? I mean, they do take you right from the beginning.
Yeah. They'll take you, they'll supply you with a bike, and they'll set you up, and it's very slowly. You go as slow as you like. They will run round with you, talking to you constantly whilst you are being shown and told what to do.
Yeah. So
whilst you're, get into the next gear sort of thing, they're actually running beside you, telling you what you can do. So yeah, they were really good, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it isn't rushed. It is, like the name says, training, not a test. I think most people make the mistake of thinking that when they're doing their CBT, they're actually going for a test.
Yeah.
And although at the end there is a practical riding part, isn't there, on the road, even then it is still training based. They are testing you, and I mean, if you was probably dangerous, they probably wouldn't give you it, but as nervous as a full-blown sort of driving test, is there?
No.
I know you didn't know that at the time, but now you've done it, you can see that it is only training.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now I've done it, you can see it is a lot more relaxed. You can be calm and yeah.
So you passed.
Yay.
And then luckily we already had Rob, so you come home and change sort out the insurance and stuff. I'm not sure you do know, but you know bike ownership cost wise, how much it costs and stuff like that. Do you remember how much Rob was? No. I think he was about £1,300 to buy, and it's a 2014. Your insurance is about, I think the first year was about 150 quid.
Yeah,
I think
sounds about right.
So, and the tax I think on it is about 30 quid a year, but I'm not 100% sure on what all the 125 is. But I mean, they certainly are cheap transport, aren't they?
Yeah. Definitely.
So what do you actually really use him for, or use it for?
I use him to go to work and back. That's pretty much it. But you know, I always know that if I need to go out for the day somewhere shopping or need to pick something up, I can just jump on my bike and go.
And you've got top box now, haven't you? So
I've got
you
a
can
top
put a
box.
little bit of shopping in the back.
So you can get a little bit of something in there.
And in days like today where we're out travelling and stopped at a pub.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stopped for a shandy, unfortunately. And cheesy chips.
Cheesy chips.
So, do you think you would ever move up, do more training, or are you happy on your 125?
No, I'm happy on my 125. Does everything I need him to do. You can go up to sort of 60, 70 if you need to, but if you're like me and you're just going to potter your way through the town, you never need to go that fast. You can just do your work run or do your shop run or something, pop up to the doctors or whatever on it.
You would say it was definitely worthwhile doing it. It was good to take it, and it's giving you a bit more freedom now that, unfortunately, where you failed a driving test, as you've lost.
It's definitely given me the independence I needed to get out on my own, and I forgot what I was going to say now. Go on.
But also, I mean, I know being on the back of mine is okay, but it is nice sometimes, I think, like today, to go out and actually just you ride your bike and I'll ride mine, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I know with a more local loop, you wouldn't be able to do that going up to Cadwell Park, but certainly a smaller loop, I think it's quite nice that we can go out as a pair rather than just you on the back and us chatting. That is something we must talk about, actually, the chatting, when we're out and about. We've got intercoms, haven't we?
Yes.
You recommend that?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. 'Cause if you're a bit panicky like me and maybe something will come up that you're not used to having a lot, you can just check. Am I doing that all right? Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, we've both got packed up bowls, haven't we?
Yeah, or you know, if you're not 100% sure you're going the right way, the other person can go, oh, it's left here, so you're fine to just go off and do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's really good, and it can really calm you down knowing that somebody's in your ear and is with you the whole way.
Yeah, you've got that friendly voice, haven't you, saying, no, it's okay, you know, especially while you're still, because you are still learning after, even once you've passed your CBT. I mean, that's the level it is. You come out of it and you still got to carry on practicing, really.
Yeah, and it just continues that on, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Right. Is there anything else you wanted to add that you could think would be beneficial for a woman or anyone, really, but sort of thinking of doing a CBT?
Just go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go for it. Don't be scared, I think, is the...
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Just get yourself out there on the road. You'll build your confidence up when you're on the road. And then don't think that it's just a man's thing, you know. Women can get on the road on a bike just as much.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, especially as probably most women, or if you're married and your partner and you go on the back of his bike, you've probably got all the gear, or you should have all the gear anyway. So, and then doing the CBT, they supply everything else. So it just, you know, it's worth doing just to give it a go and just to get a bit more knowledge about what a bike would be, even if you don't do it. But, you know, to give you a 125 is relatively cheap to buy, relatively cheap to maintain, and then
They're cheaper to fill up.
yeah. Oh, I mean,
you know.
look at how we've done. I mean, my bike today on the same route, so they were both full, and I've gone down to sort of 3/4 of a tank, and you haven't even moved off full yet, have you? So cool. Okay. Well, thanks ever so much for talking.
That's all right.
Okay. And we'll hopefully we might do a few more videos. Maybe if we can do a bit more travelling, and we'll drag you in on that.
Cool. Okay. Get out there, ladies.
Right, okay. Well, hopefully that was informative for you. If there is anything that you think we should have added or you would like to have asked wife, you can comment down below, and I'll probably ask the wife to reply rather than me. But thanks ever so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Take care. Bye.